Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Most respected Executive Director, sir, corporate GMs, zonal heads, DGMs, executives, and other officers for UCO Bank, retired executives, officers, and staff, valued customers, esteemed judges, officers from the various law enforcement agencies, other officials, and citizens of our country. A warm welcome to one and all in today's webinar on cyber security and safety. We are aware that digital services are on the rise, so are the cyber attacks. Cyber security has become more important than ever in today's digital life. It is no more a matter for the security experts and web admins to take care of. Cyber attackers and malicious actors not only target companies and corporations, but individuals too. Cyber security is now a part of every individual's life. Human beings are still the weakest link in any organization's digital security system. People make mistakes, forget things, or fall for the fraudulent practices. That's where the cyber security awareness comes in. Therefore, it is a collaborative responsibility of all of us to do our part to uphold cyber security in our personal as well as professional fronts. In order to bring attention to cyber security and as a concentrated effort to stay safe and secure online, today we are organizing a webinar on cyber security and safety for our staff, ex-staff, valued customers, and citizens at large. It is an initiative to put conscious efforts towards ensuring better cyber security hygiene and incorporate stronger security measures among all the stakeholders. To talk on the subject matter, I am happy to inform that today we have with us Dr. Anand Prabhuji, an expert on cyber security and cyber law. Before I invite Dr. Prabhu to speak on the subject matter, let me most humbly request our respected Executive Director, sir, Shri Rajendra Kumar Sahu, sir, to kindly address the participant. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Thank you so much, Sabirji. And good afternoon to all the participants on this Cyber Jagrookta Diwas webinar being organized by our CISO team in UCO Bank. And first of all, I welcome Dr. Anand Prabhuji, who has kindly agreed to be present in this webinar and make all of us enriched about the cyber security aspects. So my dear friends, as our CISO has highlighted that the cyber security has become very important thing in the present scenario, wherein we see in our daily life all of us face and all of us realize that our good part of time is being spent on digital channels, whether it is mobile, whether it is internet, or even social media for different aspects. Before coming to the banking and finance, we all know that we are dealing with the entire world. We are interacting with the entire world through these digital channels, through social media, when we are interacting with our friends, relatives, even unknown people, and even whatever we are activity we were supposed to do earlier in physical market, now the e-marketplace are there. We are shopping on our mobile app, going through various apps, and thereby our usage of the digital consumption of the digital media has increased a lot. Importantly, banking and finance is also an area of use where all of us are using our digital modes for transacting in the banking. Our bank account operations are being happened through digital channels, whether we are using internet banking or we are using mobile banking, or even if we are not in mobile banking or internet banking, even though we are using UPI through various apps. May not be the app from the bank, even Google Pay, Paytm, lot more than that. Digital lending has also started. Many of us are using borrowing, small sums, consumption borrowing, through the digital apps also. So thereby the usage of digital channels have increased a lot. I think there is a power cut here. I'll wait for a few seconds.
Sir.
So in this scenario, we are facing a lot of risks also while dealing on while transacting in our bank account through various digital channels, internet banking or mobile banking. So the security, cyber security becomes very important. And there are two aspects of the cyber security in my view. One aspect of the cyber security very importantly is being taken care of by the bank itself. Means the IT system, infrastructure, all our systems where these applications, mobile banking or net banking applications are hosted, we as a bank take care of all the security aspects of these infrastructure. Our CISO team are responsible and they are ensuring that our entire system, our network are in secured mode all the times and they are not compromised. So thereby the bank systems are providing safe and secure platform to all our customers and all other stakeholders who are dealing through our channels. However, the second aspect of the cyber security is equally important, and that is on the part of the users. How the users are ensuring that they are transacting in a safe and secure environment, they are adopting the best and secured practices while while undertaking their transactions or interacting through the digital media. So they have to ensure their own safety also. And here comes the Jagrookta, for which we are here today, the Cyber Jagrookta Diwas. The awareness is very much important because we all know that cyber literacy, cyber education level is not that much so far if we compare it with the level of the usage. Even whosoever is not even aware about the bank account is comfortably doing the UPI transactions on a click. So much is this ease of usage through digital that everyone is adopting this. However, they may not be aware about the risks associated with it and how they have to be aware and mitigate all those risks while doing their transactions through mobile banking or internet banking. So that's why this webinar has been organized by our CISO team. They have been organizing this type of webinars again and again to spread the awareness about the cyber security aspects to all the common users, all the public, because that is very, very essential. And here we are very fortunate enough that we have amongst us Dr. Anant Prabhuji, who is an expert, who is an author in the cyber law and security. And he speaks about cyber security, and not only speaks, he has done a wonderful job also, as he has taken as his vision to make first his state Karnataka as a cyber safe state. Means in India, he wants to make the Karnataka state as cyber safe. Means no cyber attacks or no through cyber this risk, no fraud should take place with the people at large. So he spreading the knowledge, he is spreading the awareness in so many formats, more than 2,500 workshops he has undertaken already, and so many books he has written, so many articles he has published. So in each and every way, he is trying to make the people aware so as to reduce these cyber attacks, cyber frauds and cyber issues wherever we are facing. So we welcome, and I am thankful to Dr. Anant Prabhuji for sparing his valuable time and making his presence in this webinar today to guide all of us and make all of us aware about the latest happenings in the cyberspace and how we are supposed to undertake best and secured practices so as to make our accounts, our dealings, our interaction in the cyberspace very, very safe and secure, and enjoying the benefits of the cyber these facilities which are being provided by so many commercial and non-commercial organizations as well. So not taking much time in this, I am also an eager listener to this webinar. I again thank all the participants, and I request all the participants to kindly be patient, listen carefully, take notes, whatever Dr. Anant Prabhuji is saying for our awareness, for our adoption in our cyber behavior. So I will also be listening it, and wherever anyone finds anything to be clarified or any questions he has to ask, maybe at the last, he will also provide us the opportunity to address those issues if we have any. So I thank all of you, and I request Dr. Anant Prabhuji to please take, and I request Sabirji to take the program ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Very enlightenment and kind words, sir. You have set the stage for all of us, for Dr. Prabhu also. And I've not left to even introduce Dr. Anant Prabhuji, because you have already given him his brief introduction. So without much ado, I would request Dr. Anant Prabhu to please take over, sir. All yours, and please enlighten all of us, sir. Dr. Saab, over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, ED Saab. Thank you very much, Sabir ji. Just a second, I'm going to share my presentation.
Thank you so much.
So, is the presentation visible to all of you, and am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible. Presentation is also visible, sir.
Yeah.
Perfect. So let's get rolling. So on the very onset, Cyber Jagrookta Diwas, a fantastic initiative by the UCO Bank, because the Union Home Ministry had come up with this novel idea of ensuring that Wednesdays every month they do this Cyber Jagrookta Diwas. And I really appreciate the efforts of the UCO Bank, because I would like to mention one thing. Just because somebody invites me to a lecture, I simply do not go and deliver my lecture. I make sure that I go and check their systems from the back end. We have a fantastic VAPT team, that is Vulnerability Assessment and Penetration Testing team. And my team recently, for the last 1 week, has been checking on the UCO Bank, and I'm very happy to say it is one of the most secure banks in our country. And the credit goes to the entire management team, including the CISO who is with us. And I would like to put on record that the customers are absolutely safe by having their accounts parked at the UCO Bank. So congratulations to everybody. Now, having said that, I would like to ask a question to all the participants. There are so many participants here. My question is, many of us have this small problem these days. That is, we have our mobile phones everywhere we go, we carry it with us. And then we must have seen that the mobile phones, whenever we keep it in our pockets, we feel that the phone is vibrating. We feel the notification has come. We feel the phone is ringing. And when we take that phone out, no messages, no calls, no notifications. Now, this phenomena, I'm very sure that many of you must be having and facing, including myself, because I keep feeling that my phone is vibrating. We call this as the phantom vibration syndrome. So the phantom vibration syndrome is where you feel a fox alarm, you feel that your phone is vibrating, you feel that some notification has come. Now, why are we feeling this? Is because we are carrying our digital devices with us everywhere. When we go to sleep, we keep the phone next to us. There are so many people who also take their phones to the bathrooms also. So having said that, I want to tell you what are the dangers of it. Okay, so number one, the devices that we use have become connected devices. For example, the watch that we wear has become a smart watch. And my first tip to all the bank users is, if at all you are having a smart watch, never ever type your ATM pin with that hand. I repeat, never ever type your ATM pin with a hand where you're wearing the smartwatch, because your smartwatch can reveal your ATM pin. Now, this is one attack which has happened in many places. People wearing the smartwatch, they type the ATM pin, and the hackers sitting somewhere far, they get to know what you are typing. So, point number one. Number two, this is one camera which is very easily available online for only 250 rupees. Okay, it is called an infrared camera. Now, the beauty of this camera is when you see the chair over here. Okay, you see the chair here. If you take a photo of that chair on a regular camera, you will only see the picture. But if you take it on an infrared camera, you can also see the heat, which means if somebody has sat at a certain place, they leave their thermal signatures. And how long does the thermal signature last? For about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, now Sabir sir is sitting on the chair over there. Now, you know that he is there, but after he goes from that chair for 10 to 15 minutes on that chair, the thermal signatures will be there. Now, the hackers have used it very carefully to understand what is the ATM pin you are typing. Therefore, whenever you go to any shops, whenever you are typing your pin, after you type your pin, please make sure that you also type the other numbers, because otherwise, even after, see, you may look behind, nobody is there, koi nahi hai, and you may just go from there. But there is a possibility after 5 minutes, some hacker may come and he may take a picture of that particular point of sale machine, which will reveal what is your ATM pin. Okay, now if you see this website, which is threatmap.checkpoint.com, which is a fantastic website which talks about cyber security, you can see that a lot of attacks every single minute is happening on India. Why? Because India is currently one of the most superpower nations. It is becoming one of the most superpower nations in the world. And because of our technological progress, because of the way in which our economy is progressing, even after COVID, if you see the other countries and if you see India, India is doing phenomenally well. Now, because of this, hackers across the world, they are trying to target India, and therefore cyber crimes have also increased. Now, if I ask this question to all of you, which is the third largest economy in the world, first being America, second being China, the third one is not India, but it is cybercrime, because cybercrime is a $6 trillion economy. $6 trillion. Okay, now that is huge. We have already spoken for about 10 minutes, and $100 million across the world has got siphoned. So you can just imagine a simple scenario. Let us assume that online webinar is going on, and there is one employee who is disgruntled employee. Okay, usko the company has fired him from the job, so he is absolutely angry. And what he does is, whenever the online webinar has started, he starts posting some dirty pictures, dirty videos to disrupt the online webinar. Okay. Now, his intention is very clear, that he wants to trouble the company. But the bigger problem is, this is called as a Zoom bombing. I repeat, it is called as Zoom bombing, which can attract 7 years of imprisonment, 7 saal ka jail, 7 years of imprisonment, 10 lakh rupees fine, or both. Now, why am I telling this is because in India, to drive a car or to ride a two-wheeler, you are expected to have the driving license. अभी अगर आपके पास कोई driving license है, तो आपको एक driving license पाने के लिए आपको driving test देना पड़ता है. So you have to give the test, and after clearing the test, you get the license. But to use the internet, कोई license नहीं है. Anybody can use the internet, and the problem is, people know the road traffic signs and rules and regulation, but when it comes to cyberspace, nobody knows the cyber law. Now, because of not knowing the cyber law, because so far, none of the schools and colleges have taught anybody about cyber law. 2000 and 2008, These are the 2 years you should remember, where in 2000 the Information Technology Act in India had come, and 2008 it got amended. Okay, so since then none of the schools and colleges have taught cyber crime, cyber law to any of the students. Now, because of this, a lot of people are committing crimes because they did not know. For example, look at this 66C of the IT Act. Using the password of another person. अगर तेरा आपके पास आपका दोस्त है और दोस्त कुछ टाइप कर रहा है और आपने देख ली, and you understood that he is typing his password, and if you copy his password and if you use the password, 3 years jail and 1 lakh rupees fine, or both. Okay, you see this. Or receiving a stolen computer, 3 years jail, 1 lakh rupees fine. So one simple page, because people do not know, they are committing a lot of crimes. Now I want to explain to you about cam-fecting. What is this? I will tell you. Okay, this is one very important. Remember this particular image. It is very important. Imagine this. Morning, you got a picture of some Bollywood actress. Okay, and you have downloaded the picture. Okay, most of us do not have paid antivirus on our phones. Most of us, we do not have. If you remember this picture, it is of the World Trade Center attack. When Osama bin Laden had carried out that attacks, he did not get caught before the attacks were carried out. For example, if I'm sending any email to anybody, even before the email is sent, it is first checked. Okay, it is analyzed and then it is sent. This is how the Gmail and all these email services work. For example, if I'm sending an email to Sabir sir, before it reaches Sabir sir, it is checked by Google. So this is how it works. But in this case, Osama did not get caught because he used one technology called as the steganography. So in steganography, what he did is he used one email, and in that email he used certain features where he was hiding the data in video, hiding the data in image, hiding the data in sound, or hiding the data in text. I showed you a picture of a Bollywood actress. If you receive that picture as a good morning message, and if your phone does not have a paid antivirus, there is a possibility that your phone might get affected. Now, what is the possibility? Number one, there might be a small app called as SMS forwarder which gets installed on your phone, and कोई भी SMS अगर आपके phone को आ जाती है, it gets forwarded to the cyber attacker. Because at the police station, I've seen so many complaints where people are coming and telling that, sir, मेरे बैंक अकाउंट से 30,000 रुपया गुम हो गया. Okay, that time the policeman asks, ठीक है, why did you give the OTP? Because everybody for doing a transaction has to enter the OTP. Now this person tells, sir, मैंने किसी को OTP नहीं दिया. OTP तो आया था मेरे phone में, but I did not share it with anybody. This is what the person tells. Now it is shocking for that person because OTP has come, some transaction has happened, but he has not shared it. Now, how did the cyber attacker get it? Because his phone was infected with SMS forwarder, number one. Number two, his phone can also get infected with one software called as keylogger. So if keylogger is infected with your phone, whatever you type, whomever you talk to, whatever you browse, wherever you go, one copy goes to the attacker. Be careful, be careful. All right, so this is the second one. Third, your phone can get affected by ransomware. आपने तो सुना होगा, एक हफ्ते पहले एम्स में क्या हुआ था? Ransomware attack. Now, what is this ransomware attack? All the files of your computer will get locked and you will not be able to access it. So this attack can happen and the person will demand money, and if you don't pay money, he will delete all your data. Therefore, my dear friends who are watching this, please install a paid antivirus. Number one, a paid antivirus on your digital devices. अगर वो लैपटॉप है या टैब है या आपका phone hai, you have to put a paid antivirus, number one. And number two, you should put this small sliding cover. It is called as camera cover. अगर आप गूगल पे जाओगे और मार्क जक्करबर्ग के लैपटॉप सर्च करोगे, you will see that Mark Zuckerberg has put cello tapes, stickers to his laptop camera. Now, why did he put it? Because he knows that anybody can hack his camera and it can be recorded. Because you are keeping your laptop open in your bedroom, you are changing your clothes, you are sleeping on your bed, it can all be recorded. Or if you have your phone can get record, it can record it. Because the beauty of the phone is, however you keep the phone, you keep it this way or this way, camera is always on the top, my dear friends. Camera is always on the top. Therefore, we have to remember that there is a malware which can infect your camera phones and it will start recording. Now the question is, you may ask, वो लोग क्यों record करते हैं? Why should they do that? I will tell you a very simple point. If you have visited YouTube पे अगर आप cute cat videos search करोगे, you will be getting lakhs of videos on cats. Okay, and if you see the views, some of the views are 100 million, 200 million, 500 million. So that many views of videos. And whenever you watch a video, एक ad आ जाती है, और वो ad जब आ जाती है, आपको दो options मिल जाती है. एक, ad को देख लेना, और second one, skip the ad. ठीक है? Now, if you skip the ad, usually the person who has uploaded the video gets about 2 paisa. I'll just give you an example. 2 paisa मिल जाती है उसको. If you watch the ad, the person gets about 5 paisa. This is how content creators earn money. Or I personally know people who are earning 5 to 10 lakh rupees per month by only uploading contents on YouTube. Okay? Now the point is, after COVID, India has become one among the top 5 pornography watching countries in the world. People are watching pornography. Okay, I'm telling this with a very heavy heart. People are watching pornography, and 70% are men and 30% are women in one of the researchers, which I saw that. If at all you're watching such videos, which is not good, if you're watching, there is a high possibility that these infected sites can install the malware on your phone. It can be SMS forwarder, camera recorder, keylogger, any of them. Now you may ask, sir, मैंने तो किसी लिंक पे तो क्लिक नहीं की थी. Sir, I did not open anything. How did it get installed? There is a cyber attack which is called as drive-by downloads. और इस अटैक से क्या हो जाती है? अगर आप कोई वेबसाइट ओपन करोगे ना, just open the website without your knowledge, in the background one installer file gets downloaded. आपको पता ही नहीं चलेगा. You have no idea that it has got installed, and because your phone does not have an antivirus, it will start installing. And the most common malware that is seen right now in the internet is camera recorder malware. वो क्या कर जाती है? It will start recording your videos so that they can post it on pornography websites and they can earn a lot of money. Or they can put SMS forwarder apps on your phones and they can steal your bank money. See, UCO Bank is very secure, no doubts on that. Even ED Saab has told their teams are working beautifully to secure the bank servers. But if the customer becomes a target, what can be done? Customer would lose their hard-earned money. Therefore, number one, put this camera cover. Number two, please install a paid antivirus on your phone. And look at this. Notifications जब भी आ जाती है ना, notifications, please उसे disable कर देना. क्योंकि even if your phone is locked phone पे भी notification it will show. OTP will be shown. Why do you need the notification to be shown? So please disable SMS notifications on your phone, because OTP is one-time password which should never ever be shared with anybody. None of the bank officials will call you and ask for the OTP, nor anybody would ask you OTP there. You should remember that it is a password and it should never ever be shared. Also, remember there are three types of attacks: phishing, wishing, and smishing. How cyber criminals will contact you? They can send one email which looks like UCO Bank. They can send it to you and they will tell, this is an email to tell that you have not changed your password for the last 6 months. Please change by clicking on the link below. Phishing attack bolte hain इसे. So in phishing attack, what will happen is they will pretend to be from the bank and they will ask for your login credentials. Second, wishing. They will call as if they are from the call center of the bank. Hello, we are calling from the bank. How are the services? You are eligible for a new upgrade of a credit card. Can you give your old credit card number so that we will block it and issue you the new card? So this is how the wishing attack. Voice phishing is called as wishing. And one more attack is smishing, where they send the such messages by SMS. Simply they will send one message. Last week one attack happened. उसमें क्या हो गया था, एक बंदे को एक मैसेज आया था and the message was आपके अकाउंट से 4 लाख रुपया डेबिट हो गया है, अगर आपने ये ट्रांजैक्शन नहीं किए तो इस नंबर पे कॉल कर दीजिए. इस तरह का एक मैसेज आया था उसके मोबाइल पे. और ये बंदे ने क्या की, मैसेज देखते he got so scared, डर गया था. First thing what he had to do is he had to go to his net banking and check whether his money is safe or not. Okay, number one. Number two, he should have saved the number of the bank's customer care in his phone, which he had not done. ठीक है, ये cyber criminals ने क्या किया था? They sent one message to him with a fake number. और Truecaller पे भी it was showing helpline number only, क्योंकि Truecaller में आप जो चाहिए उसे दिखा सकते हो. ठीक है? So what happened is this person called that bank customer care and he told them, sir, some 4 lakh का transaction हुआ है मेरे बैंक अकाउंट पे, please block it. That time those people told, sir, don't worry, we will return the transaction. Please give your net banking username and password. And this fellow shared the details and all the money that was there in his account was completely gone. Therefore, please remember two things. Number one, whenever you get any email, whenever you get any calls, whenever you get any SMSs, if it is suspicious, please call your bank manager and you can request them and ask them whether it is real or fake. Number two, save your bank's customer care number in your phone. Don't search for the number on Google. If you search it on Google, Google will show you some fraud numbers. Google will show you fraud helpline numbers. So please be careful. Please be careful. And all the attacks have the same thing in mind, to steal your money. So we have to be very careful because our devices have got lot of personal and public information stored in them. Yes or no? All our devices have got. And if at all you lose your phone, it becomes very difficult. If you lose your phone, because everybody uses net banking, everybody uses UPI, everybody uses all these services for money exchange. So we should know that if at all our device gets stolen, the cyber criminal can access it and do a lot of damage. So one important message I want to tell all of you, ये देख लेना यहाँ. I have a pen drive और मेरे pen drive का capacity है 64 GB. And this 64 GB वाला pen drive में 64 movies डाली है मैंने, 64 movies. Okay. साबिर जी ने मुझे पूछा कि sir, give me your pen drive. I said okay. And out of the 64 movies, 2 movies were very boring movies. इसीलिए मैंने उसे delete कर दी. I just selected them and I deleted them. Okay, I deleted them and I gave it to Sabir sir. So what Sabir sir did, he took that pen drive and he put it into his computer and it showed this 62 movies. It showed 2 movies. It did not show the deleted movie. It was not shown. But Sabir ji is a CISO. He is highly educated in this particular area. What he did is he downloaded a recovery tool called Disk Drill or Rikuwa, and he got the deleted data back. So please remember, by deleting something, it is not erased. Never ever store your ATM pin, password, everything on your phones. Never. Because all of them, what mistake they do is they store ATM pin, passwords, and other important information on the phone. 6 महीने के बाद, 1 साल के बाद, they sell their phones, and when they sell their phones, they delete it, and they think हमने delete कर दिए सब. Please remember, you have not erased it, you have only deleted it, and the person who buys your used phone can recover all these data, your net banking username, net banking password, all these things they can recover and finish off your account. Is there any mistake of the UCO Bank or any other bank? उनके कोई गलती नहीं है. The mistake is ours. So please be careful and never ever store your login credentials anywhere. If you have to store it anywhere, only in your brain. Nowhere else you should store your login credentials. If at all you have lost your phone, please remember, if at all you have lost your phone, go to Google. वहां जाके अपने login ID से login कर देना. Login in your account, and there is an option there to find my device. Just put find my device. कोई भी laptop, कोई भी किसी के भी phone लेके you log in with your Gmail. Log in करते ही you will be seeing where your phone is. If your phone is on, you can see the exact location where your phone is. All of you can try it right now. आपके phones ले लीजिए, अपने phone पे find my device डाल दीजिए. It will show you exact location where your phone is. If the phone is off, you will not be able to see. And that time you should understand that there is a possibility that you may not get your device back. In that case, there is an option, third option वहां देख लीजिए, erase. आप erase कर सकते हैं. So you can remotely erase your phone. सारे के सारे data, जो भी है आपके phone का data, it gets formatted, erased. So this way, even अगर आपका phone गुम हो गया, कोई problem नहीं, आप एक नया phone ले सकते हैं. But if your data gets compromised, that is where the problem is, because data is the new oil. My guru Sanjay Sai sir always says, data is the new oil. Remember that. And this feature is there even in iPhone. iPhone में भी है, देख सकते हैं आप. Find my phone, find my last location, सब कुछ आप देख सकते हैं. And Windows के laptop पे भी है. Earlier, this feature was not available on Windows laptop. Now, Find My Device feature is also there on Windows laptops. Now, Mac, maybe though it was already there. Mac is way ahead. It was already there. But Windows and Android have got this feature. Now, the important. Last time what happened is somebody went to the ATM. ATM पे गया था. और एटीएम में आपने तो देखा होगा बहुत सारे बिल्स छापते हैं लोग वहां. Lot of posters are put, paper posters are put, lot of them. Yes or no? You must have seen. And one thing what happened is when that person had gone to the ATM, unfortunately one cyber criminal had visited there, and that cyber criminal had pasted one poster. And that poster had one QR code. Okay. And the QR code, which was, one second. Okay. So a QR code was there. So the QR code was such that, have you updated your net banking app? If not, click or scan the QR code and update. Many people downloaded the new app by scanning the QR code, and their phones were infected. Now, why did this infection happen? This happened because they did not take care. They did not know how to download an app. This is very important. So before you download one app, remember you have to only download it from Play Store for Android users and App Store for Apple users. Never download it from any third party, especially the bank apps and also the other apps, because other apps, if it is stored on your phone, there is a possibility that your account gets hacked. Before downloading an app, check the number of downloads, reviews dekh lena, ratings dekh lena, developer country of origin, and developer company, sorry, free, paid, yeah, premium, and the permissions. You have to see this because there is a possibility you may have downloaded a malicious app and your data gets compromised. And especially while giving phones to the children, remember, just like movies, किसी भी मूवी आप देखोगे सेंसर बोर्ड की एक सर्टिफिकेट आ जाती है UA इस तरह के रेटिंग्स आ जाते हैं उस पे. Similarly, even the apps have got ratings. EC, early childhood, E, everyone, 10 plus, mature, adult, all these apps, because these days there are a lot of games, lot of web series, all dirty contents on the internet. I don't want young children, innocent people to access such content and become corrupted. This is the problem. One more important aspect I want to tell all of you. See this website. This is a website called as tosdr.org. अगर आप किसी भी ऐप अपने फोन पे इंस्टॉल कर देते हैं, whenever you install an app, it gives you one small checkbox which says, I have read the terms and conditions. और कोई भी उसे पढ़ते नहीं है. Nobody reads it. Everybody just ticks on that. But the consequences of ticking on that I'm going to show you right now. Websites are graded from A to E, A being the very safe websites and E being very data dangerous websites. And if you see the Facebook, dekh lo, it says it is E. And if you read the points there, third point, service can read your private messages. My goodness. Fourth one, service can view your browser history. Fifth one, deleted content is not deleted. Even if you delete, you feel that you've deleted. No, I always tell, once posted, always posted. I repeat, once posted, always posted. You will never ever be able to remove it once you put something on the internet. Please remember. And you are giving the SMS permission to many apps. Whenever you do a bank transaction, the message comes to your SMS and the banks send the SMS not only with the transaction amount, but also how much money is remaining in your account. So this is how these companies can profile you. They understand where you are, whether you are rich, poor, middle class, very rich, all these things they get to know. And accordingly, I tell people, if your bank account has got about 10,000 to 15,000 rupees, you will keep seeing the ads of Timex watches. But if your bank account has got 5 lakhs, 10 lakh rupees, you will keep seeing Rolex ads. Difference between Timex, Rolex. So they know whom to show the Timex ad. They know whom to show the Rolex ad. So all this is happening because of you. Because you have given them the permission. Amazon is also grade E. Please see that. YouTube is also grade E. Okay. So the worst part is it can see your browser history. आपने जो भी browse किया है Chrome पे, Google Chrome पे जो भी आपने browse किए है, that also they are able to see. Whether it is regular or incognito, whatever it is. And I told you, deleted content is not deleted. It is there. And many of them, they use such apps. हम इसे vault apps बोलते हैं, vault apps. To save their personal private data, they use Calculator Plus and इस तरह के बहुत सारे apps हैं. So what do these apps do? They look like calculator. किसी को भी शक नहीं हो जाती है आपके फोन देखते ही, and it looks like a calculator. When you open it, password पूछती है, and there you can enter all your private data. Never ever use such apps, because these apps steal all your data, because many of them put their bank passwords in this. UPI pin इसमें सेव करते हैं. Remember, when it comes to UPI pins, if it is asking for the UPI pin, it means you're sending money. If you have to receive money, it will never ask for the UPI pin. Lot of people get messages, sir, you have received 5,000 rupees. Click on the link. आप link click करते हो, it will ask for the UPI pin. Never enter it. And also be careful. Small devices have come now. ये बहुत छोटा सा device है. Look at this very small device. If this device is kept in your room, अब जो भी बात करते हैं, 21 days तक it will record what you're talking and send it to the attacker. This is a small GPS. If somebody keeps it in your car for 30 days, it will start sending the location where you are going. So be careful, because a lot of these spy devices have come into the market. Spy devices which can capture your data, capture your movements, capture a lot of things. मैंने यहाँ एक QR code डाली है. Scan this QR code, all of you. If you scan this QR code, 2,000 rupees from your bank account will get deducted. So Sabirji is very intelligent. He has not even taken his phone out, because he knows that you should not scan QR codes. This is a QR code. If you scan 2,000 rupees, it will go from your account. Also, there are QR codes on the boarding pass, which can reveal a lot of your information. Dekh lo. So be careful. Discard your boarding passes also carefully. Ek din kya hua tha? When it came to a petrol pump, one cyber criminal took a printout of his QR code, went and stuck that on the wall of the petrol pump, and people were scanning that QR code and showing the blue tick. Transaction completed, and they were going. आधे घंटे के बाद जब वो पेट्रोल पंप ओनर ने अपने फोन देख ली, he was shocked to see that पैसा तो जमा नहीं हुआ है. Why the money has not come? It has not come because somebody has stuck one picture, a photo of his QR code on the existing one. So whenever, dear friends, you are scanning a QR code, after you scan, on the top it shows vendor name. Ask the vendor whether this is you. Aap hi ho kya? If he says yes, then do the transaction. Otherwise, he will say, mujhe to paisa nahi mila hai, and he will not give you the service. You cannot argue. You cannot argue because you are using a third party apps. He will tell, sir, you have transferred, but I have not got. What should I do? Therefore, be careful. Number one. And nowadays, just like hotel में जब आप जाते हो, वहाँ एक menu card मिल जाती है, and in that menu card you have all the food items, idli, sambar, biryani, and all that, everything. Similarly, new menu cards have come on the dark web, where somebody is ready to hack to the phone, hack social media, change school grades, सब कुछ कर देते हैं. Lot of people have come, lot of people. So be careful. Hackers are available for sale. Anybody will come and hack. We have to be very careful. We have to protect ourselves. As ED Saab has rightly said, data is the new oil right now. It is the new oil. And all these companies, they need your data. If you see the top 5 richest in the world or top 10, most of them have to do with data only. Facebook, Google, Microsoft, all data. Google paid $15 billion. So 1 billion is around 8,000 crores. $15 billion just to remain as their search engine, default search engine on Apple devices. Just imagine how much money, how much value you are. You are worth a lot, my dear friends. This is one joke Google ne dala tha. We are hiring, but you don't have to apply. because we have your information and we know what you want. So this is the reality. Now look at this. I'm going to ask a question for all of you. My friend wanted this lipstick. So she went online to buy. She paid the money and she did not get the lipstick. She did not get it. Then she called the customer care of Amazon and told, I had ordered, but you have not given me. They said, ma'am, you have not ordered. She showed the message I have received. They said, ma'am, this is not our website. She was shocked. So the question for all of you is, there are two links here. www.ucobank.com, www.ucobank. Which is the actual UCO Bank link? First one or second one? Please comment in the chat section. Which one is the real one? First one, yeah, second. Both look same, no? But both are not same. Both are not same. Both look same. So a cyber criminal can send one link like this to you. You will open it and you will think it is real. You will enter your username and password and then you will be, oh my God, paisa to gum ho gaya mera. This is called as IDN attack. Internationalized domain name attack. A new type of attack. I'm seeing a lot of people commenting here. First one. Some are saying second one. A lot of people are commenting. Very good. But when you see with your eyes, you will not know which is real and which is fake. Some are saying both are same. Some are saying second one. Some are saying first one. So using this attack, internationalized domain name. How do you know this? Take your phones, open messaging. कुछ भी मैसेज टाइप कर दो. मैसेज टाइप करते ही AEIOU, हम इसे इंग्लिश में vowels कहते हैं. Vowels. On the vowels, do a long press. Do a long press on A, on E, on U, I, O. Do a long press. You will see different types of A, E, I, O, U coming. These are Cyrillic characters. English is written in Latin, but unfortunately domains can be purchased in Latin and Cyrillic. So cyber criminals are buying domains in Cyrillic, which looks like Latin, so that they can trick the innocent internet users. Be careful. So you should remember that the main cause of SIM swap is this attack. Somebody will send you a link like that. You will click on that and your SIM network will go. Thank God, Government of India has now come out with a new regulation. OTPs will not work for 24 to 48 hours after issuing the new SIM. Superb initiative. Second thing which I want to tell all of you is check आपके नाम पे, आपके आधार कार्ड से कितने SIM issue किए. Because a lot of people give their Aadhaar card for Xerox, photocopy के लिए देते हैं. And the photocopy fellow will take 2 copies. He will give you one. और एक copy वो 500 रुपए के लिए sell कर देगा. And that copy they buy SIM cards. You can go to this website called TAFCOP. tafcop.dgtelecom.gov.in. Put your mobile number there. It will tell you आपके आधार कार्ड से कितने SIMs issue हुआ है. If at all you are seeing some numbers that are not yours, please block that. There is an option there saying not mine. Select that and submit. That person has to send new documents to the telecommunication ministry after that. Otherwise, his services will be cancelled. Because hacking is the new normal. Hacking will continue in bigger numbers. So it is our responsibility to see to it that we take care. And while posting photos, be careful. Whenever you post a photo, if somebody downloads that photo and uploads it on pic2map.com, they will know where the photo was taken. Please understand. Any photo, download it and upload it on Pic2Map. Especially women. अगर आप घर पे कोई फोटो खींच के उसे अपलोड करते हैं, be careful, because attackers will get to know the exact location, geolocation of your house. Be careful. In your house, small children may be there. Pedophiles will get to know where is the location. So never ever upload photos. Never ever upload photos without doing this feature. Location को off कर देना, data को off कर देना photos का. It is available in iOS as well as Android. After switching it off, you upload it. Otherwise, there is a high possibility they will get to know where your location is. They can come to your house and any attack can happen. Along with cyber attack, physical attacks also. Many attacks have happened like this. Be careful. Last 2 points, Sabir ji, it's 5 o'clock. Can I get 5 minutes?
Sir.
Perfect. So, banks are issuing credit cards and debit cards. And the credit and debit cards have got Wi-Fi now. RFID cards बोलते हैं हम उसे. Contactless payment के लिए. Whenever you are getting such cards, anybody can take a credit card reader, go near your wallet and take up to 5,000 rupees. Because now 5,000 rupees is the cap which the RBI has put on such cards. ATM का PIN नहीं चाहिए, passport नहीं चाहिए, OTP, कुछ नहीं. 5,000 rupees will go from your account. झट से. Be careful. So whenever you get such cards, please put it in RFID safe wallets. It costs only 20 rupees. My request to Sabir ji, become the first bank in India to offer such cards with RFID sleeves. None of the banks in India are offering it, sir. None of them. I want UCO Bank to become the first bank in India to offer such cards in protected sleeves so that the customers can, I'm so happy that Sabir ji has agreed to it. Fantastic. So UCO Bank will become the first bank where the customers can safely keep such cards in their wallet. And also be careful while posting your photos of cars and bikes, number plates, say they can take all your information and they can search you. My question to all of you is, 1 billion names are searched every day on Google. How many of you have searched about yourself on Google? कितने लोगों ने सर्च किया अपने नाम Google पे? क्या क्या आ जाती है? You must have seen that. Be careful. इसे हम doxing बोलते हैं, doxing. All your private information can be put online. People are doing that. Be careful. Be careful, all of you. And whenever you get such photos, friend requests, video calls, never accept, because all these girls don't exist. There is a website called This Person Does Not Exist. AI generated images hai ye sab, artificial intelligence wale images. They will send you friend request, video call karte hain, aap unse baat karoge. They're all deep fake videos, not real videos, all fake videos. And then they will blackmail you. They will tell, transfer 5,000, transfer 10,000. Be careful. Be careful. And ATMs also, when you are using, while using ATMs, make sure that you visit only those ATMs where there's a guard outside. Guard should be there. It has been made mandated that guard should be there. Still, there are a lot of guardless ATMs. UCO Bank ATMs have got guards. I've seen them. But sometimes you may have to use other banks. If there is no guard, don't. And always visit this website called haveibeenpawned.com. अपने email ID डाल देना वहां. It will tell whether your email has been compromised or not. Please check it later on. haveibeenpawned.com. And whenever you get a phone as a gift, be careful. Somebody may have installed Mocospy in that. Mocospy install करने से, it has a hidden screen recorder, keylogger, surround recorder, social tracker, social media tracker. Whatever you do, one copy goes to the attacker. Be careful, be careful. Whenever you get such phones, you have to be very careful. And I want all of you to download this fantastic book of the UCO Bank called Naughty Nut 2, a fantastic book which spreads cybercrime awareness, safety, security, understanding the digital world perils, and how to browse the internet responsibly. Please download this book, available for free. A fantastic initiative of the UCO Bank. Please download it from the website. It is made by the efforts of the CISO office. And never ever use free Wi-Fi. Never. अगर आपको free Wi-Fi use करनी है तो VPN on करके use कर देना. If you don't know what is VPN, don't use free Wi-Fi because your data can be stolen. I want to end this today's lecture with the last story of K.R. Ramurthy ji. Very famous man among the banking circles. On 26/11/2008, he was living in the Taj, Mumbai. Suddenly the attacks happened. Terrorists came into the hotel and he was in the room number 632. One of the terrorists comes and knocks at his door and Ramurthy ji asks, "Kaun hai?" The terrorist says, "Shoe polish." Ramurthy ji says, "मैंने कोई shoe polish वाले को बुलाया नहीं है. कल आ जाना." They say, "No, open the door." He doesn't open. They take their guns, bang the door and come inside. Ramurthy ji was hiding in the bathroom. They enter the bathroom and hold the gun on Ramurthy ji's head and ask, "Kaun ho? Who are you?" And Ramurthy ji says, "I am a teacher. Please don't do anything to me. Maaf kar dena." They say, "You are not a teacher because if you are a teacher, you would never stay in a room which is costing 55,000 rupees per day." He says, "No, no, I'm a teacher." And that time, the terrorists, they take their BlackBerry phone. Tab 2G tha, 2G. Now we are on 5G. In GBPS, we are getting the data. Tab 2G tha. They take his photo, send it to their command and control center, and after 15 minutes, they get a response telling that K.R. Ramurthy is the chairman of one of India's leading banks. So imagine, my dear friends, in 2008, if they had that technology in 2022, what and all they must be having. Be careful. Remember, forwarding a message is equal to accepting the message and endorsing the message. Because you got it, you should not forward it. Forwarding is accepting and endorsing. And always while using digital devices, don't bend your neck. Strain can be very much 27 kilo strain by bending 60 degree. Keep it always straight. For every 20 minutes of screen time, for 20 seconds, look 20 feet away. Never look at the screen when it is dark and always wear these glasses which has got Blu-ray blockers. Digital screens emit Blu-rays, use the Blu-ray blockers. And in the bathroom also while taking the phone, first thing, don't take the phone. Second, if at all you are taking, don't keep it near you. Don't keep it far away. Because I told you that camera hacker is there. It can record your videos. Be careful, all of you. 1930 is the National Cybercrime Helpline number. Along with this number, save your bank's customer care number, which is printed on the back of your debit card or which is written on the bank's website. You can lodge a complaint online on cybercrime.gov.in. Once posted, always posted. So thank you very much for giving me an opportunity. Wonderful to see so many people. So many people are commenting. My naman to all of you, and thanks to the UCO Bank for organizing the Cyber Jagrookta Diwas. Fantastic initiative. And I hope and pray that India becomes a world leader when it comes to cyber safety, cyber security, and the cyber crime reduced to zero. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Big round of applause, Dr. Saab. Wonderful session. And I hope that all my participants, close to 1,000 participants, more than that, are listening. Because the branches, the people are joined in the groups. In fact, we have encouraged the zonal office, the branches to call the customers also At many places, the people are in groups, so definitely more participants are there. And thank you so much for your insightful discussion and deliberation, Dr. Shah. Give me a 2 minutes just to read out a couple of questions that I have taken out of the chat, where the people have just wanted to take this advantage and reach out to you, sir. The first question has come that is Google Drive safe for storing data?
Google Drive is safe for storing data. While you're storing the data on Google Drive, please encrypt the data and store it so that your data is safe and encrypted. Even if it is leaked, the person will not be able to access it because he will need the decryption key. So you can use VeraCrypt, a tool called VeraCrypt to encrypt the data on Google Drive and safely store it.
So next question is, are we safe if we found the phone buyer and then reselling it after formatting it as a buyback?
Yeah, see, you have to be very careful while buying a phone, because if you're buying a second-hand phone or you're buying a new phone, first you have to install an antivirus and do a complete scan. We call this as the deep scan. We have to do that, and only then we have to use it, because you never know. Moco spy or something like that can always be there on the phone, and it will start recording everything around you, and you will get that feeling. मैं जो भी बात कर रहा हूँ किसी से, और दूसरे आदमी को कैसे पता चल जाती है? So this is one thing which many of us right now, because a lot of people come and tell me, sir, whatever I speak at home, that person gets to know. How is that? Because bugging is very common these days everywhere, especially for people who are in top positions, because a lot of people do not like them, or they're jealous, and therefore they want to do they want to bug them.
Sir, the last question to you is how to find which is the correct website of UCO Bank, because you have posed that question. People are posing back to you to disclose that fact. Which one was the correct UCO Bank website, sir?
So if you have a browser, say Google Chrome, and you have updated your browser, latest version of Google Chrome, when you put the first link, it will open the UCO Bank. When you put the second link, it will say this is an attempt for IDN homograph attack. It will show very clear message telling that it is not a genuine link, it is a IDN homograph link. Therefore, always update your browser, number one. And number two, just because it looks real, do not directly believe it. Because if your browser is not updated, you may become a victim of the IDN homograph attack.
Thank you, Dr. Saab. One last question, perhaps you mean both of us can answer it. The question is, AIM's cyber attack raises question if our money in bank is safe. What extra measures are being taken by banks to safeguard customers' money? So let me first respond. As a bank, we are really responsible, and we are duty bound to safeguard and provide that safety net to our customer, be it at branch or even online. So all efforts are being taken, and bank has invested huge in terms of raising the cybersecurity hygiene in our bank. Internally, we have installed the cybersecurity latest tools and technologies, which will safeguard the branch working as well as the online banking that bank offers, the latest banking, internet banking through FEVA or the mobile banking or UPI. So we can assure all our customers, our valued customer, that yes, UCO Bank is one of the leading bank who has invested a huge amount of money in terms of ensuring that all the safety and security of our banking systems as well as the customer's data is safe and secure all the time. All the customers feel free to transact happily through our digital channel. They are all safe. We are taking care of from the bank side. As Dr. Saab has already said, let's not be weakest link from the human side, because that is something which the customers will have to respond back. While we are taking care of whatever the safety nets are required to safeguard the bank's systems and make it more safe and secure, it is something which is expected from the customers as a part of a secure behavior. I'm sure the Dr. Saab has already touched upon many of those points. So we would also expect a reasonable safety net and those awareness from the customer side also, so that jointly we can make it a more cyber safe world for all of us. And now I would request Dr. Saab also to add if something else is want to add, sir.
Yeah, no, sir, because I've told it at the very beginning itself. I have seen the servers, and I have seen we have done a VAPT testing on UCO Bank, absolutely safe and secure. None of the customers will have to have an iota of doubt when it comes to their hard-earned money being parked in a fantastic bank like UCO Bank.
Thank you so much, Dr. Saab. In the last, I would request my colleague Ruchi Madam to pay a word of thanks to Dr. Saab, to ED Sir, and to all the participants, those who are connected. Ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, sir. Respected ED Sir, Dr. Anand, CISO Sir, esteemed customers, and seniors and colleagues, a very good evening to all. We thank our ED Sir for his mesmerizing speech, out-of-box thinking, and patronage towards cybersecurity. Thank you, sir, for acknowledging and appreciating our efforts. The evening has really provided deep insights, practical inputs, and motivated us to practice cybersecurity and safety procedures. Though we had been using our limited knowledge and ideas to develop a culture of cybersecurity in the organization, however, these timely, appropriate, and invaluable suggestions given in the talk of our esteemed expert speaker has added a different dimension to the cause of cybersecurity. Dr. Anand, we have been profoundly enriched by the lucid, comprehensible, and simple manner in which you have unfolded the complex aspects of cybersecurity and safety, especially, sir, your point on not wearing smartwatch while entering ATM pin or using a different hand while entering the ATM pin. We assure that discourse given by you today will definitely uplift the standards of cybersecurity adherence across all echelons of management in general and the desk level officers in particular. We from CISO office also thank all the esteemed customers, senior officers to spare their valuable time and grace this initiative given by our CISO sir. Once again, thank you all and good evening.
Thank you, Dr. Anant. I have been throughout this webinar enjoying your interactions, whatever you have deliberated. Many things also a nice update for me. So I enjoyed the webinar. I was through the webinar present, so that enriched a lot to my knowledge as well. Thank you so much, and thanks to all the participants, and many thanks to Sabir and team, CISO team, who have organized this webinar and may continue to doing so in coming days too. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your kind presence, sir. Thank you, everyone. Thank you all the participants, customers, valued customers, seniors, and all my senior colleagues, and especially Dr. Saab. Thank you very much for making this evening wonderful, sir. Thanks a lot. We conclude now, sir.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind, sir. Thank you, sir.